Okay, welcome folks. We're looking at Mental Arithmetic Book 4, Schofield and Sims. This is Section 1, Test 5, Section A. Just going through some of these questions. These are some questions I give my students regularly in their homeworks, and they get stuck with these questions, so these are being put up to help them with their homeworks and help anybody else who's also doing it as well. Okay, let's get started. Okay, now I've on purposely cut and paste these questions. They come normally in three sections, section A, B, and C, and they normally be in one sheet of A4 paper, and it looks really congested on the paper, all the questions, and they're all seen together, and there's no space when you're working out. So I've cut out each section, enlarged it, and left space on the side for the working out. So we'll see how that goes today. Let's get started. So I'll be making a video, one video in each section. Question number 1. So write as a decimal 10, add 3 tenths, add 7 hundredths. Well, here's our 10. 3 tenths will be 0.3, and 7 hundredths is 0.07. So that's all our place value. I can put 0.0 here as well if I like, just to make it all look nice. So that's units, that's tenths, and that's the hundredths column. So we can add that all up now. So that'll give me 7, 3. So that'll give us 10.37. A lot of students say it's 10.37. That's actually incorrect. There's no such number in the world called 10.37. It's 10.37. Next question. So we have brackets here, 8 times by 9 plus 0 times by 7. So we've got like a BODMAS going on here. You always do the brackets first. Well, 8 times by 9, this part here, that will give you 72. And then you have the 0 times by 7, that'll give you 0. So the answer total will be 72. We'll pop that answer over here. Let's change color a bit. 10.05 meters, we need to change in centimeters. You must remember the identity that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So if we change in meters to centimeters, that way we have to times by 100. So we have here in the question 10.05. So let's get our 10.05. Times it by 100 by moving 2 places forward. So that gives us 1005 centimeters. Let's copy that up here. Let's change color again. Next we have 250 grams, add the missing grams, gives us 600. That's quite straightforward, hopefully. So we have, well, how much more do you need to add to 250 to make 600? So that'll give you an answer of 350. And if you wanted to work it out, it would be 600 opposite of adding 250 with a minus 250. That's if you wanted to work it out in the pen and paper method, that will give you that. Otherwise, we could do it literally mentally. Next question. We have 0.5 liters. Now be careful here, folks. We have liters and milliliters. Liters versus milliliters. We have two different units. Let's change color so we have different color per question. Liters and milliliters. Well, 0.5 liters again. If you want to change that into milliliters, we have to remember the conversion. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters. So times by 1000. So you move the decimal place 3 places forward. That gives you 500 milliliters. So 500 mil is equal to 330 mil. Add the missing mil. So again, mental maths. What number do we add to 330 to give you 500? So that will give us a value of 170. So let's pop our 170 over here, and that question's done. We'll quickly check. 100 add 300 is 400, 30 add 70 is 100. That gives you 500 milliliters, and that's done. Okay, let's change to another color again. Right, we've got 3/8 of 40. Now remember, we divide by the bottom, times by the top. So let's squeeze that in somewhere here. I'm going to need to move the page up a bit. So we got 40 divided by 8 times by 3. Well, 40 divided by 8 will cancel down to 5 over 1. 5 times by 3 will give you 15. So that gives you £15. And that question is done. Next question, you have 1.3 plus 0.75. It's very important that you put the numbers in the right place. 1.3, 0.75. It looks a bit odd there, but that's no problem. Fill in a 0. and that question will be now set up properly. So using column method, 0 add 5 is 5, 3 add 7 is 10, 1 add 1 is 2. So we get an answer of 2.05. Okay, the space that we've created here on this worksheet is definitely helping today in my demonstration. Right, let's move on to the next color. Let's go back to orange now. So we have £2.8 minus 70p again, difference of units. So let's do that. So £2.8, 70p would be written as 0.70 pounds. That is how we would set it up. You could do that as a mental calculation, but I'm just going to run through how you would do it if you were doing manually. So 8 take away nothing, that'll give you 8. Nothing take away 7, you can't do it, so you borrow. So that gives you 10 take away 7 is 3. Copy the decimal point down, line them up. It's important that in decimal subtraction and addition, the decimal points are all lined up. You must line the decimal points up. Then you have 1 take away nothing, which is 1, and that gives us a nice lovely answer of £1.38. The next question, we have 3/5 as a decimal fraction. What they want you to do is write that as a decimal. Okay, what color are we going for now? We're going back to that greeny color. Okay, yeah, I think we'll go for purple. So we have here really 3/5 really means 3 divided by 5. So we're looking at question number 9 now. Now when we do 3 divided by 5, we can use the bus stop technique. So you put the second number outside and the first number inside. Okay, I'm extending the number 3 as to 3.0 because I know I will need extra. I will need to carry on the number, and I don't want to have remainders left for my answer. So 5 and 3 is nothing, doesn't fit, and the whole 3 is left over. So how many 5s and 30 will give you 6? Okay, so that gives us an answer of 0.6, and that's done literally as quickly as that. 0.6. Okay, time for another color. Right, let's what we're going for now. Okay, we got all oranges and stuff. Let's go for something like that. So we have 3 hours and 40 minutes, and they want you to change that into all of it minutes. Okay, let's move the page down a bit. So 3 hours, in each hour you have 60 minutes. So 3 times by 60 will give you 180. So that's what's 180. Now you're going to add another 40 minutes onto it. So smack the 4 underneath it. So 180 plus 40 will give you 220. So that will give you 220 minutes. Okay, that will give you 220 minutes. Okay, so we fill that back in now, 220 minutes. Now 40.08 times by 100, I'm going to have to do that here. Different color. Okay, something dark this time. Oops. Okay, so we have 40.08. Let's plug that over here. Okay, 40.08. And we times it by 100. So we move the decimal point 2 places forward. So that gives us an answer 4008. That's that one. One last question now. 8.32 divided by 4. Okay, let's go for a. Let's go for a color that we haven't used, green. Okay, so 8.32 divided by 4. Now again, the number that we're dividing by goes outside. The 8.32 goes inside. Now again, the method for doing decimal division, you must line up the decimal point. So I'll put that line there for emphasis. Oops, sorry. I'm going to get my point copied above it directly. Let's do the question. Let's go. 4s and 8s will go in there 2 times. 4 won't go into 3, so the whole 3 will become a remainder. Oops, sorry. And 4 goes into 32, that'll be 8 times. So we have a nice answer of 2.08. Now this video has taken a bit of time, even though it's only 12 questions. And it's taken me approximately 9 minutes. So sorry if that video is a bit long, but I just want to explain each question properly and thoroughly. So it'll help the students and also help the parents who try and explain the questions to the students how to do the questions properly. So once the students have become competent, they'll be able to smash these papers, no problem at all. But until then, I hope these videos help. If you enjoyed the videos, please consider subscribing and also hit that little bell so you can get any notifications. Any new videos coming through will come through on your YouTube account. And thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Arithmetic Book 1-to-1 Tutor.